How do you see this going like 10 years from now?
More of the same, more of the same. More conferences, more conversations like this, more companies with a greater share of the food market, less high carbohydrate kibble food, I hope, because I don't think it's the healthiest way. It's a way of feeding, but it's not the healthiest way of feeding, and I see the future as being much more species appropriate, and I'm really excited about that.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to the really good ideas and the best ideas and the healthiest, most holistic, natural ideas, like really winning big time in the marketplace. I think that's what we'll see in the next, I think already 5 years in pretty much all the spaces. Of course, there is a backlash. Like for example, Google doesn't index those pages anymore, and like of course the medical industry always does what they do. But now it's more about what's helping people, because people will share the good things in whatever channels you let them.
I think people want to be healthy. They want to have healthy animals, and if they see a reasonably simple way of doing that they can take control of at home, and that there are people who can facilitate that, I think that's a wonderful thing.
And then also the companies taking care of the logistics and making it really easy and accessible.
Yeah.
Not like 10 years ago, but like just buy this thing and that's it. Or like buy these few things and it's all taken care of. Yeah, and also I'm really looking forward to there being more of the really good science.
I think more studies, they're not going to change the outcomes, they are just going to change more minds, and they're going to move some of the vets and some of the industry. It's going to make them it's going to make it easier for them to come over to what many raw feeding clients are already seeing just through trial with their dogs. The science is important, but I think that the feeding dogs real species appropriate food is more important.
I think you said at some point that in this industry now the raw food thing is such a big phenomenon that even the really big companies are internally at least talking about it.
I think so. I think that my gut and certain conversations with academics and with the big conventional kibble companies is that they have got a very sharp eye on the raw food and the fresh food market.
I think fresh food, that's a good word. Like that's our food should be fresh.
It is fresh, but fresh is what they're using in the States to mean very lightly cooked, to differentiate it from raw.
Okay.
So fresh kind of has been given a new meaning the lightly cooked food. I mean, raw is obviously fresh, and if you like, you can call them both fresh, because they are both fresh, because they're not. We've been listening today to a French, the University of Paris, talking about ultra-processed food. Ultra-processed food is recognized as being this food which is it is nutrition which is derived from food, which I think is a wonderful definition, and it's horrifying, but there is now a definition of ultra processed food, and the idea that we should feed dogs on ultra processed food day after day exclusively for life, which is what our kibble food companies would want us to do, I think I find really difficult to comprehend.